Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you guys are not in church right now, but possibly getting ready to go and do your morning devotion. Give thanks, show gratitude for everything that you've been blessed for. Um, Thankful to be able to wake up today and have good health and just be able to hop up out the bed. I know that the energy that I've been feeling throughout the night, and I've actually been up since early, is that there's a past love, really, really, really thinking about you, pulling on you, wondering, reminiscing a lot about what they had with you. And I actually channeled a song. I channeled Past Love. Sorry, that was a song. The song I channeled was "Do You Remember" by Michael Jackson. Do you remember the times? And so I did take the time to write down the lyrics because I don't know it by heart, and I want to go over it with you. Okay, so if you can just give me a second, let's just go through it right quick. It's "Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven. So why did it end?" Okay, somebody's thinking about like when you guys first met, when your paths first crossed, how innocent it was before friends and family got in the picture, before when you just met, it was just purity, it was honesty, it was authentic. They liked your energy, you liked theirs, you saw no flaws, they saw no flaws, you guys were like kids, able to have puppy love, just enjoy one another before people got an opportunity to start giving opinions about the relationship and getting negative comments into the relationship. It says, "Do you remember back in the fall, we'd be together all day long? Do you remember us holding hands in each other's eyes we'd stare? Tell me, do you guys remember? Did you guys meet in the fall or did you meet in the summer and things just picked up in the fall? In the fall is around that Halloween time. I can remember Halloween time. I used to always love to go and trick or treating, and there was this spot that I would go to all the time, and it was a haunted house that I would love to go to each fall. And I haven't done that in a minute, but I used to love to go. But yeah, there's this person's reminiscing about things that you did, and perhaps maybe things you guys did together in the fall, and they can't stop thinking about that. And it says, "Oh, when we fell in love, do you remember how we used to talk? We'd stay on the phone at night and talk until dawn. Do you remember all the things we said? Like I love you so, I'll never let you go." When you first start meeting these people before you start, getting into the drum of life, when things start going bad, they start saying negative things, and it's because, and I always say, it's because they let negative people interfere in their relationship. They didn't keep the relationship between you and them. Okay, they felt like they had to put on a show for other people. They invited other people into the relationship, let other people put their opinion in it. And if you guys were doing so well, and then you were maybe encouraging them to grow in some areas that they needed to grow in, and if they were starting to grow, the people, the karmics that were around them, family, friends, or whoever, babies, mothers, baby fathers, if they saw your person changing and changing in the positive light, they're not going to like that. And they would have commented and said, "Oh, that girl changing you. Oh, that girl not good for you. Oh, that girl not, you need to leave that girl alone. She making you weak. She making you this, that. You need to get yourself together." And that's only because it was jealousy. It was envy. Okay, they didn't want to see your person grow and evolve and become a better person. So you were very good for your person, and your person's remembering all of this, all the good times you shared. They miss it. Okay, and even though you guys are not in contact, you are so much on their mind. All right, so let's go to the other part of it. It says, "Do you remember back in the spring, every morning birds would sing? Do you remember those special times? They'll just go on and on in the back of my mind. Do you remember the time?" All right, this person is specifically going to the spring. So it makes me think somebody celebrate a birthday in the spring. If not you, possibly your person. Maybe you guys went somewhere in the spring, a spring vacation, took a cruise, met somewhere, did something. But the simple fact that he is remembering so much of the birds in the spring and how they would sing on and on. You know, birds are messengers for God, and the fact that he is going to the spring, that's birth, okay? Birth and rebirth, new beginnings, okay? So this is something that's letting me know that this was a spiritual connection that what the two of you had. This is very much, this was not one of those, I met someone, he met someone, and we just got together and did not work out. No, 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 no. This was definitely a spiritual bond. This was a relationship that was meant to happen. This person was supposed to be your soulmate, if not your twin flame, from how the song is reading. And that's why it's pulling so much emphasis on the birds singing, and because those were the angels singing the message, they confirmed the confirmation, all right? And that's why he's so tuned into the spring, birth, when flowers start to bloom. That's when the love was supposed to bloom, the spring, okay? So if you remember that, because that's when the love was blooming between you two. This was definitely a spiritual connection. Then it's the chorus. I'm not going to sing the chorus. You know the chorus. Do you remember the time when we fell in love, and you remember the time we first met? And it goes on and on. All right. Those sweet memories will always be there to me. And girl, no matter what was said, I will never forget what we had. Now, baby, do you remember the time when we fell in love? And this person just doesn't want you. They know they said a lot. They know they did a lot. Things have happened. There may not be trust between you two. You may not be in communication. You may have moved on. You might be with someone else. They may be with someone else. But you're on their mind, okay? Their heart is with you. Their love is with you. And they just want to make sure that you don't hold on to whatever was that is said that may have not been nice. They want you just to remember the good times that you had. Don't focus on what went wrong. They just want you to remember that it was sweet at some point. They did love you at some point. They still think about you. They still care for you. They still love you. And I just want to know, do you think about them? 707, when I say that, do you ever think about them? Do you still love them? You know, or is it all bad for you? Okay? So that was the channel that I had first morning with Michael Jackson. So we can get into what happened. We can get into what happened. Spirit guides. What happened with the relationship between my collective and their spiritual bond? The person that they had a spiritual bond with. A woman holding a coin. Okay. What about this woman? Someone's spiritual here, and someone's spiritual, but someone could be a little mean. Somebody with the money. We have the woman holding the coin. Anything else? Good guys. There was a third party involved in this thing. What else, guys? So I can read this from my collection. What else? One more spirit guide. Okay, you want to give me two? I'll take two. I asked for one. You guys give me two. I guess you say it's not what I want. It's what you want. So be it. I don't want to be selfish. I'll take it. 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 Oh, well. All right, guys. What we have here is that definitely your person went towards a woman. A woman that he felt he was married. He was married. Your person was married, went towards a woman who offered him some type of financial stability support, or someone he felt like he had to support in some type of way. Perhaps he had to give her some money, or they relied on each other and were codependent on each other. A woman who thinks that, or seems, or may be psychic in some ways, may have some intuitiveness, or it seems that she used, but I don't think that she uses it for the good, okay? This isn't the woman who's elevating him or helping him to grow, but possibly holding him back. This is someone who cares more about material abundance and material things more so than value, worth, integrity. So I would say that she likes nice clothes, nice things, wants to give off a certain appearance. Okay, with this look on her face, she isn't really happy in this relationship that she has with him. It's a 42, so it's a 6, so it's definitely a lover of his, someone he's sleeping with, if not married to. He is connected to her in some type of way. All right, he does look at her as being some sort of good luck piece for him, because she's able to provide for him, do for them co-sign for things for him, help him to get things. If he's trying to get a business or something started, he can rely on her. She does what he needs. But in the same sense, he feels obligated to her in the sense that because she does things for him, helps him get what he needs, he's obligated to her. The fact that we had the song that talk about do you remember, and the song went back to, if I'm not mistaken, um, back to the innocence when we were young. This is possible that this is somebody that he dealt with when he was young, and he's still involved with somebody, or has gone back to someone that was young, or someone he has young children with. But then we have you here on the board, Angel of Love, the one that he loves, okay? The one he wants to give his heart to. See, you're facing away from her. These are the two women in his life. The one that gives him material comfort, so if there's no love, and then there's you, the one who holds his heart. Okay, but you're looking down, and you don't have that heart laying in your chest anymore. It's holding in your hand, like you don't possibly don't want this love. Uh, this love has been painful for you. It hasn't been easy. It has not been easy to love this man. I feel like it's not been easy to love this man because he's come in and out. One, I don't feel like this man was possibly even honest with you. Yeah, here, Netflix and chill. I don't feel like this man was even honest with you of the fact that there was another woman, okay, that he was married or in a long term relationship or seeing someone. See, he was spending time with another person, sneaking around, friends with benefits, lying about his whereabouts. This is what this man was doing. So he made it very difficult for you to love him. You loved him unconditionally. You wanted to be with him. You wanted to manifest with him. You gave him your heart wholeheartedly. You were trustworthy. You were honest. You weren't out here seeing other men because you knew what you wanted, okay? And you knew you wanted him. And even though he was playing games, at some part I feel like you were still waiting for him. And you were in your mind about it. This is a 49, which goes to a 12, right? No, a 13. 13, I'm sorry, to 13. So 49 goes to a 13. So that means that this 13th is death and transformation. So you held on for as long as you could, and then you finally decided that it's not worth it. I need to take this heart, put it back in my heart, and give myself self-love. Stop holding on to this, pouring love into him, and then you pour love into myself. So you realize that there was too much going on that wasn't adding up. He was having friends with benefits, possibly having even another marriage or live-in situation, or something serious going on behind your back. And then you made the choice to move on. You want to go towards your new beginning. So you relinquished this. You just called it, and you moved on from this situation. You started listening to your intuition, allowing them, to guide you. Okay, this is the goddess of the moon. So with the moon, you find your peace. All right. I've been studying the moon, actually, guys, and I'm gonna tell you when I find it on the moon. If I can find it on my book. Okay, so divine, with studying on the moon, when you find yourself drawn to the moon, like she is in this picture, and like I do sometimes, I just go out there and stare at the moon. It connects to your inner world, okay, your intuition and the cycles of nature. You are receiving inner guidance and are in the state of deep emotional balance and tranquility. It encourages introspection and mindfulness. A call to meditate, journal, or to be present in the moment, and can be the inner work and can do the inner work. Full moon release what no longer serves you. So you decided with this full moon to love in yourself, okay? Put the self love, stop worrying about him. And yes, you're going to think about him. Yes, you're going to miss him. But you decided, I'm not going to continue to build in that relationship. I'm going to cut ties. I'm going to love on me. I'm going to find my inner peace, okay? And that's what you did. You started working for yourself, receiving downloads, meditating, journaling, just seeing what makes you happy and releasing everything that no longer serves you, whether they were friends, whether they were jobs, whether they were family, co-workers, relationships, even maybe going through your phone and deleting text messages that were negative, people who are negative, drawing boundaries with them, even removing people from their contact list in your phone because you just don't want to feed them any energy. Watching change in the different television shows you watch. If it's a whole bunch of action, murder, killing, raping, you're not even watching that stuff no more because you're healing, you're elevating, you're going to spiritual, your spirituality. That stuff does not attract you. Violence does not attract you any longer. All right, and then we have the balance card. So the balance card being the 48, that goes to an 11, which talks about you wanting to have balance in your life, you wanting things to be fair, you want to be in win-win situations. Okay, you don't want to deal with any karmic consequences, so you don't want to have anything to do with anything that's negative. So if for some of you, if you were dealing with somebody that was married and in the beginning it was okay, it's what it is, because he may have told you it wasn't working, they were separated, weren't together, and you found out differently, you pulled out, you moved on, you worked on yourself. You're like, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want any karmic consequences behind this. I want to balance myself. I want to evolve. I want a man that's going to be there for me. I want my own. I don't want to share. I'm not sharing dick, and I ain't sharing cuda. That's it. I want something of my own. Well, if I want to know, I can call you at any hour of the day. You answer the phone and you can talk to me. Not you send my calls to voicemail because you can't pick up the phone to call. Not I can't come around your family and friends. Not you can only come visit me at my house or we go certain places. No, I want to know if you're going somewhere, I can jump in the car and go with you. I can be seen with you. We can know. You don't want that. You want somebody who you can spend holidays with your family or their family, and or you just want somebody who wants to even come and spend holidays with you, just the two of you and your family, your home. Somebody you could depend on, relying on. Somebody with integrity. Somebody that they say they're going somewhere, they're going, and you have to worry about who they're going there with. Somebody that can sit their phone on the table and don't even have to have locks on it because they know, A, as a collective, you're not even interested in checking phones. But B, the fact that they sit there open, that you know they trust you, that if it did ring, they don't care if you did check phone. You just want somebody who's not hiding something or feeling they need to be sneaky. You want someone who's balanced, okay? And that's it. Like you're tired, so you're going on your journey. You're going on your self journey. You packed up your bags, you know, your baggage, the lessons you've learned from your previous life, from your previous relationship, and you're just moving on to find your happiness, to find yourself. All right, and in this, and you're letting spirit guides guide you. They're guiding you here. They're guiding you here. All right, they're so proud of you for learning the lesson. They're so proud of you for recognizing that you're in an imbalanced relationship and for moving on and not settling for what was going on. All right, some of you had to deal with some healing, some things from your first chakra, your childhood. Some of you may have had abandonment issues, neglect, or just maybe someone picked on you as a child, or you've had some mental issues you had to deal with from a child or whatever. But my good archangel is one of strength, courage, protection, and also he releases fears and doubts. So ever fears you had of maybe you weren't enough, maybe you couldn't do it, if someone told you you couldn't do something, you showed them wrong because you're out here doing it. If someone told you you couldn't be by yourself or you couldn't start over, don't start over. You need a man. You do it. You do it and do it better. Sometimes you're better off alone than with somebody else because they hold you back. Okay, but you tackle any type of negativity that was thrown your way from your birth, okay, that you've been hearing all your life since your childhood, and you've tackled that and you've won, you've been successful. All right, and you're still being guarded by my good archangel. You're still being protected. All right, and because of that, you have a lot of abundance coming in. There's going to be money coming in. Now, abundance does not always have to mean financial. Abundance is to the receiver. What is you gonna be abundant in? Do you want to be abundant in so much love, people around you just loving you to pieces? Are you lonely and you feel like you have no friends and you're about to get abundant with the whole group of people who love you, want to hear what you have to say, want to be around you? Are you abundant with, are you struggling with finances? You're going to have abundance in finances. Are you struggling with not knowing what your next job is going to be? You're going to be abundant with so many opportunities for work, and people are going to love your work. So abundance is going to fit in that area where you feel like you're lacking, and you're going to get so much abundance in that area, okay? And it's going to come from the universe, and they know what you need, okay? They know. The next thing we have out here is the Guardian of the Gate, the 30. So the 30 we're talking about is your person was looking at wanting to be with you, thought about wanting to be with you so close to giving it all up to be with you. But he's scared. Fear is holding him back. He just can't do it. He's just so grounded to his way of life, to his material things, to the people, to the environment, to his way of thinking. He's got the key to the gate right around his neck. And he's looking at how beautiful it is out there, how beautiful change is, how beautiful the universe is, the beauty that you're going into. But he just won't. His mindset won't let him do it. His fear won't let him do it. What if I can't? What if I don't fit in? What if I don't make it? I built this over here. What if I can't build that over there? Oh, but it's never saying, what if I build better? What if I'm happier? Never that. So this thing, your person is staying stuck. It's going to repeat a cycle. And while your person's repeating a cycle, you're going to be very blessed because you took the chance. You took the leap of faith, and you are going to be blessed in so many ways, collective. So do you remember the times? And that's all he's going to have is the remembering of the times, because he's not going on that journey with you. He's staying stuck. So all he could do is remember the times that y'all had together. Remember the times y'all held hands, and remember the times y'all looked into each other's eyes. He can only remember the time you fell in love. Because you're not coming back. You're moving on. You're moving on to greener, greater pastures. What's holding this person back? What's holding this person back? Dear God, what's holding this person back? Thank you. Family ties. He's being held back by family ties. Since he must have a wife or have children or have several children, and maybe he felt like these children don't agree with you, don't like you, he don't want to blend the family with you. Maybe he felt like if he left the woman that he wouldn't have a relationship with these children. But his blood ties, whether his family is blood tie or inner circle, that's what's holding him back. I feel like someone does not want to see him with you, and he's feeling like he has to choose between the two. Okay. Lack of trust. All right, he felt like he burned the bridge. There's disloyal. He felt like he can't turn his back now. You don't trust him. What would be the point if you don't trust him leaving his family only to get rejected by you? But he is missing you. He's definitely missing you, longing for you. He wants to talk to you. He wants a reunion. We know that by do you remember the times that he's missing you? What else? Oh, a flyer. Just a second. He feels like he's established with where he is. He's living the fast life. He enjoys the fast life. That's the life that he wants. He wants to focus on money. He feels like he's established. He feels like he has everything he needs. He's not really concerned with the fact that he doesn't have love because he has all the material blessings that he wants. He gets to get out, do what he wants to do, just go on vacations. Okay, he's relaxing. He's having fun. He's settled. He has money, security. He's got a car. He's got material things. But yes, there is chaos brewing in that relationship. Although he has his material thing, something is going to come in. There is going to be chaos, okay? Because we have the tornado out here. So something is going to come in and rip this foundation up from behind him, and it's going to be part of his consequences for misleading you, for how he treated you, for his bad choices, for the missed signals that he gave to you. So why do you think everything is going well now while he's talking, drinking, eating, enjoying himself with this family? This family unit is about to fall apart. And he has an epiphany about it. He knows. He has a feeling that it's not going to last. He's doing some self-reflection. He knows. He's got some unanswered questions about did he make the right choice, did he not? Because he sees you out here growing up, and he's missing you, and he knows something isn't right. Even though he's in this relationship, he knows something doesn't feel right, okay? He does miss your nurturing, the way that you nurtured him, the way you made him feel. He sees you as being wisdom. He sees you out here giving back. He thinks about how the fact that he kept this relationship with you stagnant and stuck. He also feels stuck in a relationship. He sees that you're working on yourself with self-healing, self-care, introspection, meditating. He sees you with a lot of balance, peace, and harmony. And that's what he wants in his life, some balance, peace, and some harmony. But right now, he lost you because he was having a love affair. This is a married person. I'm telling you, you dealt with a married person, whether you knew it or not. I'm not here to judge you, but this person may also be having another affair with someone, or somebody could be hiding the fact that they like someone of the same sex. Definitely, this person has a wild, kinky imagination when it comes in the bedroom that you may or may not know about. They like toys, they want to watch videos, they want to interact, do it while they're watching videos, have a lot of sexual positions, maybe want two women in the room with him. He has a very, very large sexual appetite and a very large fantasy life. But he's feeling very hopeless right now because even with all of that, he misses you. He yearns for you, okay? He's sad that he lost you. He doesn't wonder if he'll ever get it back. He feel like his world is shattered. He feel like his dreams are broken, okay? He feels like a failure because he let you go. I feel like this man did not fight for you. I feel like when you went on to say that you were out, you were done, you know, you're finished with it, he just kind of let it be. He didn't try to hold you back. He didn't even say anything to you. Yeah, this is somebody trying to move, possibly move out of the house. This is you moving on, change residence. You may have moved in with someone else, or this person may have moved in with someone else. They're looking at getting a divorce right now. Either that or you divorce them. Or you can simply speak about the split up between the two of you. If you guys live together and you split up, this is just simply confirming that, you know, you left and you moved and you now moved to another location. You're no longer staying with them. He wants to take you on a date. Guys, I keep saying he because I'm a woman, but if you are a man, please translate it to say she, okay? So we can be politically correct. But this person wants to go out on a date, or they're concerned that since you've moved on and are no longer with them, that you may be dating someone else. Okay, I have to read that both ways. Okay, yeah, but they want to travel in and see you, or either somebody's planning on taking a trip somewhere soon, but somebody's watching you. Someone is definitely watching you. So someone's got their eyes on you. You're and doing their research. Someone's trying to look into if you're with someone. You may live at a distance from someone. They may have someone else watching him. Someone could have recently received a pet, and you need to give that pet love. That pet may be a spiritual pet, or you may have had a pet name for this person, or this person may have pets, or they may want to give you a pet. With these paws walking, makes me feel like, looks like little feet walking, like somebody sneaking up on you. Possibly. When I see it, looks like dog paws. So somebody loyal wanting to sneak up on you. Yeah, I'm confirming that you're at a distance with somebody. Emotional or physical, you're at a distance with somebody. Yes, I was correct. Tell me more. Tell me more. What's going on with this person? Why are they remembering the times? What's going on? Why are they thinking about the times? They ran away. This is somebody who ran away from the love story. They ran from you, their love story. Why did they run from the collective? Why did they run from the collective? They see you as their end all be all for sure, but they ran from it. But they want to come in and set the record straight. Right now, somebody's putting on the show. Your person may be acting out. Your person may be acting out and telling somebody that they love you. They're not in love with them. They're in love with you. And it's causing a lot of chaos right now in their life, a lot of conflict. I'm sure they're telling somebody, or somebody's questioning. Somebody's probably threatening to reveal about your person's sexuality and what they have going on to you if they leave them. Yeah, they're getting tired. It's some drama going on for sure. You're going to hear about or see about some drama that's going to play out between this person, has something to do with their sexuality. Maybe somebody recorded something, have something on tape. They're going to play it, or it's going to come out online. All right, about somebody who was getting a room, or somebody might get caught. You know, people have cameras nowadays. They know who's going where and taping these cars, but somebody's going to have something. When it come out, you're not interested in hearing it because you don't care. You don't care. Or either if you do say something to your person don't want to hear about it. But something's going to be made public knowledge about something this person did about hooking up with someone else. They're going to be so embarrassed by it. Yeah, they're going to feel like they got played. Whoever they went for is going to play them. Somebody's playing them, manipulating them and playing them. They're going to destroy their image. Their image is going to be destroyed. You're going to hear about it through some type of announcement or expression. Somebody's going to reveal it for sure. It's going to be revealed how this person's image got destroyed behind this third party that they did hook up with. It's going to have them feeling depressed. Yeah. What's the intent? What is the intention behind revealing this person's secret? What is the intention behind it? Positive. My intentions pure, and I want only to elevate and improve your life. Lone. I'm in need of financial assistance. Desperate. I'm in a bind and don't know what to do. I am acting irrationally. So I feel like your person right now has positive intentions and only want to come in and elevate your life because perhaps they're slowly growing, elevating, and they want to come towards you. They might be in need of some financial assistance because they're leaving a third party, somebody that was codependent on them. They were codependent on, possibly we had divorce out here, get a divorce, and they have to start over, and they may need to find out if you have some funds that can help them. Desperate. I'm in a bind and I don't know what to do. I may be acting irrationally. This person is just going through a lot right now. I think the third party is not letting them go easy, and they're holding things over the head, taking things from them, constantly just in their face, probably trying to take their house, their car, whatever, do everything to them. And this person probably just needs some of your energy, some of your advice, some of your wisdom. Give me more. Gaslight. I will be deliberately manipulative your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experience and memories. I don't know about that. No gaslighting over here, baby. Or maybe the third party is trying to gaslight you. Maybe the third party is trying to gaslight your person. Goodbye. The moment has come to part our ways. Our paths are diverging and it's time to go. Yeah, I think your person's trying to leave the third party, but I think the third party does not want to go willingly. It's drama, and this is what we had coming out here. We did have drama, total drama. It is total drama out there. You guys stay away from that, all right? You stay away. What was the karmic lesson in this situation? What was the karmic lesson in the lessons for this person? Recognize relational wounds. Not every scar comes from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurts you. Yeah, this person was going through some things. They weren't speaking up. They didn't tell you how they felt. They didn't tell you about their worries, their fears. And because they didn't talk about what was bothering them, and they probably used other things to cope with, such as sex, alcohol, drugs, just staying busy, gambling, doing, low vibrational things, instead of just addressing what's hurting them, they caused themselves to do so much and not heal till they stay low vibrational, till they weren't able to get to you or the connection. What else? What other lesson was in it for this person? Here, guys, was there another lesson? Shatter the false story. What you keep telling yourself might not be the truth. Break the illusion and meet your soul without the mask. So again, like this person is given a false image, saying something they could, and I think this has to do with insecurities. Like they kept telling themselves they're not enough. They couldn't be with the collective. They're gonna leave me. They're gonna hurt me. I can't be the man I need me to be. They deserve somebody better than me. They've got their life together. I'm still getting my life together. They're independent. I'm codependent. They got a nice car, nice house, nice job. I'm still working on trying to get myself together. They go to church. They dress nice. Whatever. They didn't feel like they were good enough for you. Okay? And I think that they didn't try to be. They felt comfortable in this low vibration. That's where they stayed because they never healed their wounds, so they never ever tried. This will be somebody that will come in and love bomb you and then go back to the same old thing. Okay? They come in, give you a little something, laugh, joke, give you laughs, give you jokes, give you sex, and that's all they ever offered you. That's it. I always say what they're going to do, but they don't do it. Oh, I'm going to start school. Then school never starts. Or I'm going to try to get this promotional job. Well, it doesn't start. Or either you had that person that doesn't want to work for somebody because they will be self-employed, so they're starting a new business. Okay, they may go as far as to go and look for the land, but then whatever happens with the business. This is always that person because they don't believe in themselves enough to actually see something through. No commitment. They're non-committal. Okay? So if this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. This person is thinking about you all day, all night. They did fall in love with you. They just went back to what was comfortable. But they hope that you still love them because they love you. Okay? And they don't want you to think about the last conversation you had. They only want you to think about the good times that you had. Have a good day.